Hello and welcome back to my vlog. Thank you for being here and watching my little life as I currently navigate feelings of overwhelm and try my best to find a bit more softness in my life. There has been a plethora of beauty that has unfolded in the past couple of weeks, including many trips into nature. This particular day was one that saved my soul, a proper day at the river with people that I love. Just us taking care of each other, having deep conversations, and just sitting and watching the river. Such a satisfying sound. I've just picked 2 full bags of nettle. I've been drinking it every single day since they came out, and so far I've not had any hay fever, so that is proof enough. What did you say, sorry? Oh, are you picking those plastic bottles up? We'll take the plastic bottles home, whoever's left them. We went to see the Magic Flower Tree at our local cinema, and I can confirm that it did not ruin my entire childhood. In fact, I thought it was a really beautiful interpretation of the story and had some really lovely messaging behind it. So if you haven't seen it and you were worried that it would destroy your favourite childhood book, then this is my little, you should go and see it. We had some really lovely times at the allotment and planted some early potatoes, so fingers crossed for those. And as if by magic, we were invited to the most beautiful treehouse for the weekend, and we had 2 whole nights in the most tranquil place I have ever been. It was a woodland filled with primrose and gorse and bluebells, and we cooked on a fire every night, which is something that I feel like really just regulates me. Just being able to watch the fire burn and the food cook and being outside and eating outside. And yeah, we had a proper no digital time, and we both just soaked up every single minute of it. We were walking around in our white fluffy robes, feeling like we were just living it up, and I could not be more grateful for this opportunity. We're having Wagyu burgers, not organic, but we did get to go to Waitrose, which was very nice, with salt and, the pepper's over here, pepper, and brioche rolls, soft and buttery, made with brown butter for a toasty, nutty note. And I think also some green harissa paste as a condiment because we forgot to get ketchup. And I'm drinking a Living Things probiotic soda, rhubarb and apple. Delicious. Ben has gone and got lettuce, shallot and some peppers. We're going to roast these and then put them in our sandwiches tomorrow. Roast them? Fire them. Oh, that's why they're...
Yeah, and there's half a shallot there.
Ah, nice.
Easier organics, come on. Plain grilled, Mama Mia. Okay. One.
I don't know, I think I just want burger.
Which one's mine?
That one. Good morning. I already feel like my system is returning back to mine. I've been awake for a few hours. I've made a hibiscus and ginger tea, and I had a really good sleep in this here bed. There's bird song and I can hear cows. Before we left, from a really nice bookshop near us, and it's so beautiful. It's called Soil and the Spirit, Cultivation and Kinship in the Web of Life. And the whole book has pictures in it, just so beautiful. And on the very first page there is a poem, and I thought it would be nice to read it to you. It's called A Breath. Meadowman, house scholar, from field to chair, I hear the deep choir of the anvil, iron and rust, irony dust. Then Nordic beak breaks to summer. Willows wave, elderberry beads, gift the cloud. Dog rose, shades the shore. In a measure of rage, I know the weightlessness of innocence. At dawn, silken nursery tents spin the field to song. Sea air, violet, Bethany stare, shake the man to make a breath of mortal joy. We are gonna go and have a sauna in a treehouse sauna. Gotta say, life's pretty good today. Just arrived at the woodland sauna and we have to light the fire for it. Well, Ben's gonna light it for us. You. Someone already left the firelighters in, so bring news pick.
Someone's written cold.
Cold. How are you feeling after the sauna?
Pretty refreshed.
I've been sent on a little foraging mission because we forgot to bring any condiments or herbs for the dinner. But I found some wood sorrel, which has a lemony or I think kind of apple peely flavour. Delicious. It's safe to eat a small handful, but if you eat too many, they become mildly toxic. But I don't know, I think you'd have to eat quite a lot.
Orange juice.
Last week he scored 100 points.
I have just done some bouncing on my trampoline. I don't know if I mentioned anywhere that I have this mini trampoline, but it's my favourite thing. My friend got given one by I think her grandma, and she didn't have space for it in her house, and I was like, oh my gosh, I would love a mini trampoline. So I just did a little mini trampoline sesh, which is my favourite thing. And I'm going to oil my hair before I have a bath. And I thought it'd be nice to have a little honest chat about how I am and what's going on. Because, I don't know, I think sometimes from online life it can look like everything is going so beautifully, and obviously I was just so lucky to spend time in this treehouse, and yeah, I don't know, I think it's important to be transparent about how you actually are and remind everybody that although life may look really idyllic, it isn't always. One of the things that I struggled majorly with over this weekend was because we were in this nice place and because we were in the sauna and we were, you know, just alone, we didn't have to wear clothes all the time. And I love not wearing clothes. I love going to the beach where you don't have to wear clothes. I really enjoy that. I feel really happy in those environments. But yeah, I had realised, well, I knew but I hadn't been really faced with it, that I've gained a lot of weight. And I really struggle with body dysmorphia, and I have had a long history of eating disorders, right from when I was early teenager, and so gaining weight is always just terrible in my mind. And I know that this was the case because I've been so hungry over the past few months, and I have been eating way more. And I like to think that I live an active lifestyle, but I don't necessarily exercise or do anything that specifically is for, I don't know, weight management. Oh, horrible. But I feel not good in my body, and part of me is like, I should love myself at any weight that I am, and the other part of me is like, no, if I don't feel good, then I should change that. But for me, because of my history, it's such a fine balance to feel like comfortable with, like, you know, moving around a bit more and maybe eating a bit less, and not just slipping into like really insane, horrible thought patterns. So yeah, navigating that, deciding what feels realistic, also realising that I am getting older, and so weight gain is like a natural part of that. But yeah, I think I just don't feel at a comfortable weight in my body, and I know that I've gone like slightly over my normal. Yeah, it feels like really weird to talk about it because, I don't know, I think we're in such a horribly, obsessively skinny culture at the moment, and I feel like if you mention it, you're like on that side, and I'm not on that side. I think it's terrible, like the Ozempic and just the insanity of how the expectation of skinniness and how it basically serves the patriarchy and the male gaze and all that. And I am not here saying that I need to be skinny, but what I am saying is that I want to go back to a weight that I feel comfortable in, and yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to do that without getting too caught up in negative cycles. And I know for me that I can't do like gym, that's not a good environment for me, but I can go outside more, and I can eat more reasonably sized meals, and yeah, I don't want to change my whole lifestyle because I know that I do a lot, and I don't know, it's a whole thing. So yeah, that's what was the kind of little sticking point in my holiday. And obviously my partner is just the most loving, beautiful man ever, and made me feel beautiful nevertheless. But I think I just want to feel like myself again. And I also have been breaking out a lot in my chin, and so I'm wondering if there might be some level, oh god, I really, when you have like a flat head, when you have curly hair, I don't know. So I'm wondering if there might also be some kind of hormonal imbalance going on, because the chin area usually indicates hormonal imbalance, so that could also be a factor. But yeah, the Treehouse really helped me to take a proper rest. I've needed one of those for a while, and I think everybody in my life is like sick to death of me telling them that I'm burnt out and not doing anything about it. So yeah, all my friends and family are very pleased that I had a proper rest. And yeah, I want to be active, and I want to have the energy to take action on the things that inspire me. And I want to show up for my community, and I want to show up for my friends, and I want to show up for my garden. And I think all of that is me forgetting that I need to show up for myself. So yeah, I think this next chapter of my life, which is May, which is my birthday month, which I always know that I feel good in May. There must be something about that, it being your birthday month. But I keep seeing loads of stuff about Taurus season and how it is the season of beauty and softness and reconnection to nature and reconnection to yourself. And that feels like exactly what I'm going to be doing this month. So yeah, I'm going to be finding small ways to live in a way that benefits my body, takes care of myself, so that I can then take care of other people and things I'm passionate about. I'm really looking forward to May. I've got loads of nice things happening, and yeah, I think it's gonna be, it feels like the start of the year in my mind. I don't know if anyone else gets that, like their birthday month is like the start of when things get good. And I think just May is a pretty good month to be born. Like the sun's coming out and the flowers. I'm looking out my window now and there are so many wildflowers everywhere, which makes me feel all kinds of joy. Anyway, I've blabbered on for like 10 minutes, so I'm going to say goodbye and thank you so much for watching my videos. If you do like them and you would like to, please subscribe, please like and leave me a little comment if you'd like. It really helps, and I am really enjoying this transition to longer format content. I think we're all a bit exhausted by Instagram and I'm not going to leave it, but sometimes I think, oh, I could just do this for a bit. Anyway, hope you're really well. I hope you're enjoying your day, whatever you're doing. And a special mention to Sam and Jazz, who are watching me on their big TV eating their dinner. My biggest fans. I love you.